What's up? Hey, replayers. You're the only one that's going to hear this. Drop a hashtag replay below so me, your elites, and your teammates know you stopped by. Yeah. Team hangout. We're going to do this. Gonna do it. Hi, Renee. First one on, Renee Fetchko, Ashley, Danielle, Kimberly Evans. Hi. Hey, Jess. What's up, you guys? Ashley, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Hey, Christine. You guys check out these sunglasses. They're so fun. Still loving those eyes. Thanks, girl. Wait, Wendy. Who's your sponsor? I didn't even realize earlier when we were chatting that you were on the team. When did you join and who is your sponsor? It's hard to keep track of almost 2,500 women now. Hey, Melissa. Hey, another Melissa. Hey, Melissa Clayton. Hey, Melissa Wilt. Hey, Georgette. Hey, Lisa Hoffmaster, the sponsoring queen. Hey, Emily Socino. Love your name, girl. Italiano. Hey, Amanda Woodward, Miss Blue Status in the house. Aren't they fun? And so, like, it's a little weird with my ring light on. I can't wait until it's like the sun in Cancun that's blinding us instead of my ring light. But they go from a purple to a pink ombre. Can you guys see? Look how fun that is. Oh, I'm like an aviator junkie. So I'm pretty obsessed. Hey, Danielle. Wendy, I had no idea, girl. No idea. I know, Ashley. Mary Martin. It's now Brittany. No way. That's awesome. Hey, Lorraine. Hey, Adelie. Adelie. How do you say your name, girl? Is it Adelie? Adelie. Hey, Shannon. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Miranda. I know you will, Amanda. I can't wait to be laying on the white sandy beaches with you. I'm in the middle of a workout, but I just had to somehow grab my phone to turn you on, girl. Yeah, turn me on. Gotta go get the kid. Oh, man. Adelaide. I love that. That's so pretty. My launch party's set for Friday. Get it, girl. All right, you guys. So I'm excited. I asked you guys earlier. Hi, Melissa. Hi. So I'm really not going to wear these sunglasses the whole time, I promise. Although I will. I would. Do you know what I'm most excited about? You guys know I like oversized, large aviators. And so I was nervous that these were going to come and be too small for my face. Not too small for my face, but too small for my taste. Like, where's my... Yeah, look at this. Like, these are my aviators that I wear almost every day. And then these are the ones from Unique. They're like half the size. But I really do like them. Huge fan. And when you guys earn these, because you will all earn these, it comes in a cute little Unique box. These are the boxes that we got for Black Friday. And then inside is your sunglasses with like a cute little congratulations. It says, congratulations. With 15,000 points earned, you're halfway to earning your Unique trip. So anybody that hit the 15,000 mark in the last 3 months, your sunglasses are available for you in your back office. Oh, yes, Ashley. Swagger, girl. Come on. All right, let's jump right into this because I'm freaking jazzed up about tonight's team hangout. So make sure you guys are adding your peeps. Hi, Allie. Hi, Diane. Hi, Jackie. So how do I want to get into this? So I did a training, about 2 weeks ago. Maybe it was only a week ago. I don't really remember. Time is like all a blur inside of my head. And I talked about my success cycle. I talked about how you could be insanely successful in this business without feeling like you're working 9,000 hours a day. How you could just put certain things in place and do it consistently. Does that excite anybody? Like, does anybody want to just have a system that you could follow, and that if you knew that you did it every day, you would be successful in this business? I mean, yeah, right? I mean, okay, here comes the hearts. Absolutely, like who wouldn't? Jess, raising her hands. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Brittany. So I am a big fan of practical examples, okay? When I am learning things, I'm a super visual person, so I like to hear it, but I also like to see it, and I love when I can get a super practical example, okay? So, okay, I'm just making sure I didn't do this already. I have to switch my screen. Did you guys see that? All just like, watch. Normal, reversed. Normal, reversed. It's so trippy, okay? But it's necessary because look, that's backwards for you guys. Now you can read it. Oh, no, wait. I made it backwards again. Now you can read it. And I know there's a little bit of a glare, okay? But we're going to push through it. If it's annoying you guys completely, then I can just shut my ring light off. It just won't be as bright and easy to read, but there won't be that circle in the middle. However, I think this is good, right? You guys can read this good enough, right? Yeah. You guys good? Maybe I need to lift this just a little. So here's the example I'm going to give you guys. When somebody tells me that they're struggling in this business, I always ask myself a couple questions, and I always look for a couple things in their business, all right? And what I typically find, and this isn't a dig on anybody because a lot of times it's just because we don't know, all right? I didn't know what I didn't know in this business until I figured out that I didn't know it, all right? You know, or it's just neglect, not doing something that you need to do, kind of thing. I talked about that this morning on my Mama Minutes. I talked about, okay, we're just going to leave that go. If the ring light is bothering people, just let me know and I can shut my ring light off. I talked this morning on my Mama Minutes about discipline, okay? So a lot of times it's like, well, I know that if I eat that cheeseburger and eat those French fries, like I'm not going to have successful weight loss, okay? But I choose to do it anyways, all right? So our business is no different. It's like sometimes we know what we need to do. It's just the discipline isn't there at the moment to actually do it, okay? And so that's like a whole different topic, all right? Getting discipline in place, getting a system in place will absolutely make a huge difference in this business, okay? And so I want to take you all on a road trip. This is going to be my, hi Bridget, this is going to be my my practical example to give you guys, okay? So you can have a car, there could be roads, there could be cans full of gas, okay? So you can have a road, you can have a car, you can have a map that gives you directions, you can have a can of gas, you can have a place you want to go. But if you don't take the gas and put it in the car and get in the car and drive the car and go down the road, then it doesn't really matter that there's gas or a car or the roads or a map. You have to use them all together to be able to get from point A to point B, right? Our business is no different. There are things that you could do to network. There are things that you could do to give good customer service. There are things that you could do to, build relationships. There are things that you could do to be consistent. But if you're not doing them all together, then nothing's going to work, okay? So I want you to think of this business as a 7-step road trip. And we are going to go through step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And here's what I want to promise you. If you continuously do this cycle, you follow this map, you go on this road trip with me, steps 1 through 7, you will, not maybe, not sometimes, not, oh gosh, I hope so, you will see success in your business. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes people are cruising down the road and it's smooth sailing, right? It's like, yeah, my top's down, wind's blowing through my hair, I got my obnoxiously oversized aviators on, and I'm driving straight to my destination, baby, okay? Because they got momentum going. They're cruising. They didn't hit any red lights. They didn't get stuck in any road jams. They didn't get pulled over by the cops for speeding. They didn't have any jerks pull out in front of them and cut them off. They just went from point A to point B. Other times, there's going to be people who get in a car, and even though you follow the roadmap from steps 1 through 7, sometimes you're going to have that deer that jumps out in front of your car. You're going to have that nail that you ran over and got a flat tire. You're going to have the jerk that pulled out in front of you because maybe he's in such a big hurry he didn't even see you coming. You're going to have the red lights that, like, it literally seems like they waited to hit the red light every single time they saw you coming, okay? AKA, everyone's journey will look different. Everyone's road trip will take different amounts of time. Everyone's story, everyone's specific, the kind of car you're driving, how fast you're going, and the objectives and the speed bumps that you hit along the way are all going to look different. Which is why I preach you cannot compare in this business. It will crush you. If you sit there and you're like, well, she's doing that and that's working for her, guess what? You just drove off the road and ran into a tree because you were more worried about what she was doing than looking at your own lane. Oh, snap. Do you know what I'm saying though? All right, so you've got to be laser focused. 10 and 2, eyes on the road. But if you follow these steps, you will get to your destination. I promise you guys. Okay? So let's look at the success cycle. Let's look at the 7 steps to getting to where you want to go. From point A to point B. Maybe for you, that's white status to black status. That was my goal. I didn't even know what the color chart meant, but I'm like, black's at the top, that's where I'm going. Head down, eyes on the road. I didn't give a crap what anybody around me was doing. I was laser focused on doing the things that the leaders were telling me you needed to do to be successful. And I did it. And we did it as a team. We hit black status because of it. Okay? So maybe for you, your destination is a financial amount. Maybe your destination is to make $200 a month, okay? Awesome. Maybe your goal is to have a bigger impact, okay? I love that aspect of our business. It's why I do my Mama Minutes every morning, okay? I love that I can be a positive light in this world, okay? Cheesy? Sure. A little cliche? Maybe. I don't care. I love it. It fuels me. I love being able to know that I can have a hand in making someone else's day, month, life, or year or life better, okay? Or that I can make somebody believe that they could do something and I see something in them that they don't even see in themselves. Maybe that's your goal. Awesome. This map will still work for you. Maybe your goal is to help send X number of people to the Unique Foundation, the retreat. Awesome. These steps are still going to help you accomplish it, okay? Maybe your goal is to be so freaking filthy rich that you are like giving to this charity, you're giving to that charity, you're paying your kids' tuition in cash, you're doing everything and anything you want to do. You have financial freedom. This opportunity can do that for you. So literally, whatever you want to get out of this, you can get out of this. But you have to follow the same cycle. Here's another thing I want to tell you, and then I'm going to show you guys what it is. if you're white status, it's going to be the same cycle for you as somebody pushing for yellow, as somebody pushing for pink, blue, green, orange, purple, and or black status level 74, okay? Meaning, people get into this business and there is a proven cycle of success. And they'll do it. And maybe sometimes you get a little burst, or maybe you never really get that burst going fully because you missed a couple steps in the cycle, or whatever the case may be. And then you're like, well, I gotta do things different. And you start thinking that maybe you need to recreate the wheel. You need to reinvent the success cycle, okay? 99.9% of the people struggling in this business, it's because they're sitting around and spending the majority of their time planning and not doing, which is gonna get you nowhere fast, okay? That's you guys sitting over here with your, by the way, banging lashes. Do you guys see the lashes on that girl? Do you see the lashes? Her lashes are up over her curly hair. That's pretty legit. But you're standing over here in your car, but you never put any gas in it because you're like, well, you know, I need to get out of the car and walk to the gas tank, and then I'm gonna twist the gas tank. But sometimes it gets a little stuck, so I'm gonna have to push in on it, and then and you're just sitting in your car planning and planning and planning when you could have just got out and like figured it out as you were doing it and had gas in your car and been on the way down the road. Okay? The second thing is that you're either over planning or you're over complicating, okay? You're like clumping everything and everything into what you need to know, and you need to figure it all out, and you need to watch all the trainings and all the videos and all the lives and read all the books and all the this and all the that. Take action, okay? You could look at a roadmap and you could try to memorize it. You could try to have every road figured out, where you're gonna turn, what the road name is, where that's gonna lead you, and how it's gonna end up at your destination. Or you could just get in your car and start driving and follow it step by step as you go. Learn as you grow. Don't feel like you have to know everything and then go, okay? Is this making sense? And do you guys like the road analogy? All right, hopefully that kind of puts it into a different perspective for you. Makes a lot of sense, you guys, okay? So, let's get into this. So you guys know corporate gives us a proven system to success. Does anybody remember what that is? Anybody remember what it is? To build a big business, corporate says you have to book, you have to sell, and you have to sponsor, okay? Book, sell, sponsor. So, all right, awesome. When I started with this business, booking parties were for sales. Now, our business has shifted. It has changed. And just like everything changes, you have to adapt. You have to be okay with the fact that things aren't always going to be the same, you guys. Things are different for me now than they were last week. Things are different last week than they were for me last year. Things are definitely different last year than they were from when I started in this business. The entire time has been adjusting, adapting, and keep on plugging along, okay? Follow the directions. Follow the laws and the rules. Do maintenance as necessary. Stop for gas if you got to stop for gas. But you keep going, okay? So booking parties now is now the tool we use for networking. When you go into a party and you view it as an opportunity to get in a totally different network of people and not go into it saying, oh, I hope I get sales, I hope I get sales. Yes, sales are important in this business. Parties are not where they're going to come from. Sometimes they do, and that's an awesome bonus. But if you view parties as a networking tool, that one thing in and of itself will totally shift your business, okay? You're going to go into it with a different energy. You're going to go into it with a different vibe you're throwing off. You're going to go into it feeling like a success, even if you don't have one single sale, all right? So why? Why are parties for networking, all right? Here's why. Because step 2 in the success cycle is that you are going to connect with new people through this party, okay? So, you're in the party. Yeah, you're showing the awesome products. But you're also putting an emphasis on connecting with people while you're in there. So that when you message a girl and you're like, hey, what's up, Susie Q? I'm so excited to have you, you know, in my girl Sally Sue's party. Or, no, don't use party if you're talking to them. I'm using party for you guys for training purposes. Hey, Susie Q, I'm so excited to have you in my girl Sally Sue's beauty boot camp. Super excited to have you here. Please just let me know if you have any questions. Boom, that's it. I'm not asking her to buy. I'm not sending her links. I'm not, you know, being pushy or salesy or spammy. I'm saying, hey girl, excited to have you here. Let me know if you need anything. Most of the time people will respond back, okay? And I'm always doing voice messages so they can hear me and feel my energy. Most of the time they'll respond back. If she responds back, I'm sending her a friend request. Boom, right then and there, okay? If she doesn't respond back, no big deal. I carry on about my business, and in a day or two, I follow up with her again. I send her another message, and I'm like, hey, girl, I just wanted to make sure, you know, you're enjoying your time here or whatever. Please let me know if you have any questions or whatever. Maybe she'll ignore you a second time, okay? Maybe not. Regardless, even if you get 2 new friends, 3 new friends, 1 new friend on your friends list from a party, it's a success. All those eyes that were on you, all those seeds that were planted, okay? All those people that saw how much fun you were having, which is why it's important to go into parties and have fun and not be focused on the sale, but be focused on how can I solve beauty problems? How can I answer questions? How can I help? How can I teach? How can I add value? All right, I just had this conversation with somebody the other day. Don't go into, you know, a party thinking like, oh, today I have to show you this amazing mascara and tomorrow I'm going to show you this incredible lipstick. Instead, go into it as, does anybody want to have brighter, more awake looking eyes? Does anybody want to have longer lashes? Has anyone ever struggled with getting your lashes to pop? Okay? And you know women do. All right? Mascara is like the #1 selling cosmetic item because all women want long lashes. All right? So now instead of saying, hey, look at this awesome mascara, you should come buy it. Now you're saying, hey, girl, you want long lashes too, like me. I know you do. Let me show you how to do it. And you're helping her solve a problem. You're still showing the amazing product. You're still using our awesome 3D Fiber Lash Mascara or Epic or both or whatever. But you've approached it in a totally different manner that she's going to be open to instead of saying, stop trying to sell to me, lady. Okay? Do you guys feel the difference? Do you see the difference? Okay? Michelle, don't be sorry. I'm glad you're here, girl. All right. So when you book those parties and you go in there, step 2 in the cycle is you're connecting. You're getting the people that you were just exposed to in this new network onto your friends list. Okay? So where do you think this is going to go from here? Consistency on your page. Guys, when I tell you, when your elite tells you, when anyone successful in this world with anything in life tells you that consistency is key, it's because consistency is key, okay? When you are connecting with new people in these parties and you're adding friends to your friends list, do you think it's going to go north or south if after you connect, it's like crickets on your page? Or they're looking around and they're like, what does this girl even do? So yeah, she did those parties, but like, hello, because you're like sharing cat videos and memes and all this stuff, you guys. Post about your business consistently 3 to 5 times a day. Uplifting messages, something amazing about the product, videos, go live, not to be salesy, but to share what you love about our products. Why is this going to benefit you? Well, it's going to benefit you because people need to see things 10 to 20 times before they take action. So even if they didn't buy from you in this party, because again, that's not our goal of a party. Our goal is just to connect with new people, to network with them so that we can connect with them. So that now, once we're connected, we're consistent every day on our page. They're going to see it. They're going to be exposed to it after a week, after 2 weeks, after a month, after 6 months. They're going to be exposed to the opportunity posts that you're sharing. They're going to be exposed to the amazing products that you're using every day in your lives. And here's where you're getting in front of them, digging the hole. Here's where you're planting the seed. Now, this is basically like watering that seed, okay? By showing up consistently over and over and over and over every single day. This goes back to what we talked about this morning in my Mama Minutes. You have to be disciplined. You have to show up and you have to do the things you don't feel like doing sometimes. But if you make it fun, like I feel weird when I don't go live. You know those weird people that exercise every day and they're like, I just feel so off if I don't exercise. I'm actually getting to that point now because I've been so consistent with exercising and it feels really good. I can't say that I've ever experienced that before in my life. But like, you know, those people that are like, oh my gosh, I just feel so off for the day. I just don't feel myself if I don't exercise because it's a consistent habit for them to show up and exercise every day. Guys, that's like me with my makeup. If I'm just sitting in my bathroom or at my desk doing my makeup and I'm not on live or I'm not recording a video, I'm like, this is just wrong. Like, this is just weird. Like, I miss getting on live and shooting the stuff with people and like, you know, asking questions and laughing. And like now I stand up to do my lives because I like to bounce around and move around and stuff. I feel weird if I don't do my lives because it's a consistent part of my business now. So no, I never had all the followers that I have now. No, I never had a maxed friend list like I have now. No, I never had the views on my videos like I have now. But because I kept showing up every single day consistently, now I do. And now these people that I met in parties and connected with and got over onto my friends list and then saw me posting every single day and going live on my page, now I've had the opportunity to build what, guys? Come on, you know this. Now I've had the opportunity to build relationships. Build relationships, which like gets the golden, or red in this case, star of this whole cycle. All right? I wish our business was called relationship marketing because a lot of times people feel like they just kind of skip over that step. They're like, well, I'm messaging people, well, I'm asking people for parties, well, I'm going live, well, I'm asking them to share, but you got to build those relationships. I don't go live every day so that I can hear myself talk. I go live so I can get to know the people that are hopping on my lives. Megan Lewis is a great example. Megan, are you on here right now? Megan used to watch my lives all the time, right? She's young, she's cute, she's spunky, she's fun. She used to hop on my lives all the time. And she, the one day, was asking me about how to get rid of dry skin, what to do for dry skin. So this was, I think, in January when we had the 2 kits, one being skincare. So I'm like, hey girl, I message her. And I'm like, hey girl, what's going on? I just wanted to follow up with you. Like I saw on your live that you asked about dry skin. And even though I answered her on the live, I then took the time to go into Messenger after the live. I'm like, I just wanted to make sure you didn't have any questions. Like, here's the main products that I would recommend. Like, are you patchy or are you like just naturally dry all over? You know what I mean? And I'm asking, she's giving. I'm asking, she's giving. We're making jokes. She's telling me about how she's going back to school. Like all this stuff. I'm getting to know her. I'm building that relationship. Okay? So now, once you build that relationship, and guys, building a relationship, all that equates to is trust, okay? Relationships, building relationships, AKA trust, okay? I'm going to actually write that. Getting people to trust you, okay? To know you, to like you, to feel safe with you, and people that trust you will do business with you, okay? And this is why once you do this cycle consistently, which you guys can see it's not hard, it's just you can't skip any steps. Once you do this cycle consistently, that's the exciting part, is you get to a point in your business where people just really feel like they know you. People really feel like they can trust you. People you've never met face to face, but because you show up consistently every single day and you take the time to interact and you take the time to answer their questions, they legit feel like you're a friend of theirs. They could trust you. All right? And people who trust you will do business with you. Moving on to our next step in the cycle. Typically, if you do boom, 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 you're going to gain a customer, okay? You're going to gain a customer, all right? And this is where it's okay to sell. This is where it's okay to say, hey, girl, I know you've been dying for that liquid foundation. Like, let's go ahead and get you hooked up with it. There's a 14-day love it guarantee. I know, and this has to be genuine. This has to be genuine or it just won't work. Then you're just going to be spammy, icky sales girl. That's why you can't skip any of these steps. You know, there's a 14-day love it guarantee. I know it's going to help you solve the problems with your skin that you've been trying to solve. Or, hey, girl, Megan, let's get you that BB cream because I know that it's going to help with your dry skin while balancing out your skin tone, okay? So you're going to gain a customer, and this is where you sell, all right? Once you have a sale, and guys, I'm not even kidding. I've had people that I met through parties that I followed this cycle with years ago. I'm talking, I've been in the business 3.5+ years, okay? I might have met them in a party 2 years ago, and they've just been lingering on my page, watching what I'm doing, feeling me out, seeing the post, all right? And then all of a sudden, one day out of the blue, they're like, hey, girl, I was wondering if you can shoot me your link. I'd like to get that mascara I keep seeing you talk about. And I'm like, okay. And I'm doing that for you guys, like, ooh, out of left field, but it's not. Because I was intentional. I met them in the party. I got them on my friends list. I show up consistently every day. I hop on live to build those relationships with them. Answer questions. You know, message them to say, hey, thanks. I saw you liked my post. I appreciate the support. Hey, girl, I saw it's your birthday. Hope you have a happy birthday today. Hope your day's as amazing as you are. All right, I did the things so that when I gain them as a customer, it's not like, whoa, where'd they come from? Because I'm super intentional with following my cycle. Does this make sense? All right, so now here's the beautiful part. This is where the magic happens. This is where Billy Weck buys mascara, puts it on, and says, oh snap, I need to be a part of this, okay? Once you gain a customer, you then, oops, that's not how you spell follow. Once you learn how to spell, once you get a customer, you were just handed the golden ticket of our business, okay? You were just handed the golden ticket of our business called customer service, okay? If someone buys a product from you, and you do not follow up with them and say, hey girl, just wanted to follow up with you. Again, voice messenger, they need to hear you, feel you. Hey girl, just wanted to follow up with you and say thanks again. I super appreciate your support. And tell me, how are you loving your new mascara? Okay? Do you feel how excited I am to ask them? Do you feel that energy? Hey girl, how much are you loving that new mascara? Don't ask them what they think. Don't ask them, do you like it? Don't ask them, so, what do you say? You thank them, show gratitude again, because you should have already thanked them after they purchased it within like 24 to 48 hours of the sale. And now, about, I don't know, 2-ish weeks later, hey girl, how are you loving that mascara? What do you think their response is going to be? All right? 99.9% of the time, their response is going to be, oh my God, It's amazing. This foundation, I've never worn anything like it. Oh my God, these liquid lipsticks, they're not dry and cakey like other ones I've used. Oh my God, this brow palette, it's the best I've ever used. Oh my gosh, this powder and concealer brush is seriously like the best tool on earth. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Guys, our products are freaking legit, okay? If you could get them in people's hands, not at the party, but by meeting them at the party and following the cycle, if you could get the products in people's hands, they will be a customer for life. If you're giving good customer service and you're showing them that you're grateful for their business and you're following up with them, okay? Our products are freaking amazing. And we have a 14-day love it guarantee. So on the very rare occasion, you guys, and I'm not kidding, I can count on two hands, in almost 4 years in this business, I can count on two hands how many returns I've had to do. So don't tell me our products aren't amazing, all right? Yeah, there's always going to be people that aren't, you know, crazy in love with things like we are. Whatever. Mel's messaging me. But that also gives you an opportunity to give them good customer service too. If somebody's not happy with the product, you say, no big deal. Let's get this handled for you. What are you thinking? What are you not loving about it? Blah, 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 whatever. That's very, 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 very few and far between, okay? And I'd like you to prove me wrong if you've experienced any. Actually, I don't want you to prove me wrong because I'm sorry if you've had that string of bad luck. Guys, seriously, I can count on two hands how many returns I've done in almost 4 years in this business, okay? So 99.9% of the time, they come back when you do the follow-up and they're like, oh my God, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Your response, again, another voice message, is awesome. Oh my God, that makes me so happy. I'm so glad to hear that. The majority of people on my team actually got started because they loved the products too. Or you can keep it even simpler than that. Make it personal. I joined this business after I bought the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. So I can say, awesome, I'm so glad to hear that you're loving it. Do you know that I actually started this whole thing all because I bought the mascara and fell in love with it? Have you ever considered doing what I do? That's it. Or have you ever thought about doing what I do? That's it. Or, hey girl, you'd be amazing at this. Why aren't you doing this with me yet if you know the person better? Super, super, super simple. So happy to hear this. You'd be amazing at doing what I do. Have you ever considered? That's it. Guys, 1-2 sentences. That's it. Okay? So then you go from a follow-up, and now you just sponsored somebody onto your team, which equates to growth, which if you follow this all, is what will turn into big freaking business, baby. Okay? Big freaking business. But here's the deal. Because you guys know you hear me preaching all the time about how sponsoring is everything. Sponsoring in this business is absolutely everything, okay? Grow your team, you'll grow your business. Grow your team, you'll, in the process, be growing your network. If you're growing your team, that means in the process, you're probably growing your sales. All right? Everything relates back to sponsoring and growing your team. But here's the dealio, okay? I'm so hot. I'm like trying to pull my hair off my head, and really I just look like I'm like Gone with the Wind fabulous. Here's the thing. When somebody comes to me and says, well, Billy, I'm struggling, okay? I'm going to remind them that this business is literally book, sell, sponsor, okay? 1, 2, 3. Do you guys see that book is here? 1. Sell is here. 2. Sponsor is here. 3. Okay? So the essentials for success in this business are built in to this cycle. But what happens is somebody says, well, you know, I went live last week and I talked about the new kit, or I posted yesterday about the mascara, or, you know, I did a party last month, All right? You guys, remember, you can have a car, you can have a can of gas, and you can have a road. But if you don't put the gas in the car and put the car on the road, you're never going to get from point A to your destination that you want to be. This business cycle is no different. If you're skipping any of these steps, it's not going to flow. All right? You're going to be all over the boards. You're going to be scattered. You're going to get a little momentum and then you're going to stall. You're going to maybe get a sale but have nothing coming in consistently. You're going to maybe sponsor someone every now and again, but you're not going to have continuous growth, which is what we all want, right? You wouldn't be on this live right now listening to me talk about cars and gasoline and road trips, all right, if you didn't want to be successful in your business. So I want you to think about this. I want you to say to yourself, what am I missing? What am I missing in the cycle? And what else I want you to say to yourself is this. Am I planning my trip, filling my car, driving down the road? Or do I plan my trip, fill my car, hit a nail, get a flat tire, a little bit of a setback, and then say, boop, peace out, I'm turning around and I'm going back home? Okay? Do you plan your trip? Do you fill your car? Do you keep driving, through the obstacles, through whatever's going on, through whatever, all right? And then, somewhere on the side of the road, there's this jerk that's like, you're a terrible driver. That's a stupid car. I don't like the way you're going. That's not a real journey. Blah, 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 blah. And you say, ooh, you know what? Yep. I don't like negativity. And now you're more worried about what other people are saying, and you're more worried about that, and that stops you from going after your dreams, okay? You guys feel me? You gotta keep freaking trucking down the road, or you're never gonna get there. You gotta keep moving. This cycle is not a starting point and an ending point. It's a cycle. It's a circle. It's infinite. It goes on and on and on and on and on forever, which is why I say, whether you're white status or us black status leaders, guess what? We're all doing the same thing every single day, and it doesn't look any different. And when somebody says to me, I've been blue status now for 6 months and I'm ready to go to the next level, what do I need to do? You need to keep doing what you're doing. You need to keep following the cycle. Maybe intensify it. Maybe 10x it. Maybe book 10 times more parties so you're putting yourself in front of 10 times more people. Okay? Maybe intensify what you're doing, but nothing changes. If you're going for pink or you're going for black status level 75, guess what? The cycle is the same. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. There's nothing different that I'm doing now in my business that I didn't do when I was a brand new white status presenter, or pink, or blue, or green, or orange, or purple, or now as black. The only thing different is that your leadership will grow with your business as your team's growing and as success is happening and as you're doing trainings or however you decide to work your business. That's the only thing that's different about now from when I started as a white status presenter. And the only difference between someone that just joined our team today and myself as a black status leader is that they're just starting their cycle. All right? They're just starting their cycle. But there's nothing any different. And the only thing that will determine if they go from a brand new white status presenter today to a black status presenter is if they keep going. And they keep going. That's it. There's no tricks. There's no shortcuts. There's no fast special secrets that I'm not telling you guys. It is being disciplined enough to stay on the freaking road and keep driving until you get to your destination. Maintaining your car all along the way. Keeping it full with gas, aka personal development. Okay? Keeping your sights on the road and not worrying about the other passerbys around you. Keeping your eyes on your own lane, staying laser focused on where you're headed, and not looking in the rearview mirror at what maybe went wrong earlier in the trip, or what maybe happened, at that last stop sign. It doesn't matter. It's in your rearview mirror for a reason. You're not going that way. You're going this way. All right? You guys feeling me? I am so crazy passionate about this, because if you just follow it, you'll be successful. And remember what I said in the beginning of this. Some people are going to go cruising down the road, having not a care in the world, or so at least that's what it looks like. All that means is that they've put the time in so that as they're continuing on this success cycle, they're also tweaking and getting better and growing along the way. They're becoming a better driver of their car, okay? 16-year-old Billy and 20-year-old Billy were two different drivers. 20-year-old Billy and almost 35-year-old Billy now are two different drivers. You continuously are evolving and growing, but you're not stopping. You stay on the road. You keep your eye on your destination. Keep it fun. This is not meant to stress anyone out. This is an opportunity being handed to us on a silver platter to have everything in this world that we want, to have financial freedom, to help as many of our friends and people we meet along the way do exactly the same. Leave a freaking legacy. All right? So that after we're gone physically off this planet, you're still living on. That's what we're able to do. That's what this silly little roadmap to success can do for you. But not if you're turning around every time you get a flat tire. Not if you're giving up every time your needle gets towards E. Not if you're being negative and flipping off the passerbys and being, whatever, having road rage. And not if you're on your road, your journey, your path, driving like this, looking at everyone else around you and what they have going on. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the destination. Where do you want to be? It's not hard. Just follow the cycle. That's all you have to do. And tweak things along the way. Improve your driving skills. And you will get to your final destination, which in my opinion is infinity and beyond in this business. But in this purpose of this training, you're going to arrive at your goal. You're going to hit the status you want to hit. You're going to make the money you want to make. You're going to impact the number of people that you want to impact. You're going to grow the team the way you want to grow the team. You're going to become the leader you always dreamed you could be. You guys, there is greatness within all of us. Every single one of us is capable of achieving amazing, incredible things. This business, this team, this industry does not have any prerequisites, okay? It does not discriminate. It doesn't care if you're a high school dropout or you have 17 master degrees. You both are capable of doing the same damn thing. Because it's all laid out for us. It just comes down to who's going to do it. Okay? I love you guys to death. I'm getting all sorts of like, whoo! I get fired up. I want to see you guys be successful. I want to see you all be successful. I want to see you all achieve your wildest dreams. And I'm telling you guys, don't overcomplicate it. Right there is the roadmap that you need, that I need, and that everyone we come in contact needs to be successful. All right? I love you guys. I hope this helps. Share it with your teams. My elite status leaders, feel free to share it in your team pages. The rest of you, make sure you tag your peeps. Let me know if you have any questions. I have not even looked at the comments because you guys know how I am with my squirrel syndrome. I'll be like on here for 45 more minutes. So I will check the comments. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And go freaking own your life. Be the driver of your vehicle. Don't let others determine your destination. Don't let others get in front of you while you're trying to steer your own wheel. Don't let others stop you on your journey to success. Forget the critics, forget the naysayers, forget the struggles. Everything can be overcome, everything can be achieved. If you decide to put the gas in the car and the car on the road and eyes focused on where you're headed. I love you guys.